National statistics show that in the state of Utah, 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men will experience domestic violence at some point in their lifetime. And it's that reality and those numbers that are really the main reason why Dove Center is needed and why it exists here.
Nobody would listen to us. The city wouldn't listen to us, the county wouldn't listen to us, the Chamber of Commerce wouldn't listen to us. So it took us about 8 months before we could get any attention in regard to it. And this was becoming a crisis. And finally we broke the barrier and they started listening.
The shelter was built in 1993 by a group of concerned citizens who knew that we needed a safe place for individuals to go.
And the first thing we started at Dove was our safe shelter. We built that shelter first, and for that 30 years, it's been a refuge for women and men, anyone who needed it, that needed to have a safe place to go.
Dawn and Sue Kimball started the Aaron Kimball Foundation about 33 years ago when their daughter Erin was killed by her estranged husband. And they always thought that if there had been a place like the Aaron Kimball Foundation where you could have some transitional housing for a period of time, that Erin might not have died. So they spent the next 30 years, all of their money went into the foundation to make sure that other women, and it was just women at that time, other women didn't suffer the same fate that Erin did.
Part of what Dove has seen, specifically with the LAP, the new law that came in, the lethality assessment protocol, is we've seen more people accessing our services. And if we don't have beds, if we don't have places in shelter, if we don't have places in transitional housing, we have to go out into the community and find hotel rooms. We have to find maybe apartments that we can afford, and we can't always do that quickly. And so that means there's a gap in services sometimes for our clients.
In 2017, the Dove Center merged with the Aaron Kimball Foundation. Dawn and Sue were getting older. The grants were not as easy to get, so they sold us the building and we just merged with them. So now we have transitional housing for our clients. There's 3 small apartments. Dove's future is in transitional housing. It's in being able to get that client out of a dangerous situation into a safe location.
In the last year and a half that I've been with Dove, one of the biggest moments that I've been able to experience is just our recent decision to really expand housing. We want to start new programming so that we can house more individuals that are seeking our services. And so that has led to our new expansion with transitional housing. And it's also led to more discussions of how we can continue growing in the future.
And what the Thompson House is going to let us do is immediately add 4 apartments to our cadre of transitional housing. It doubles our transitional housing. It's going to be amazing because now we can make sure that when someone does leave shelter and they feel confident enough to leave shelter, that they can have a place that's in between their own apartment, maybe 2 years down the road. They can have a place that feels like home, and this place feels like home. There's a vibe here. There's an energy here that just says you're safe, you're home. And I love that. And I am so happy that we're able to provide that for women and families in our community.
We've been around for 30 years now, and so we have a staff of about 40, and we're able to serve more survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault now than ever, in our past.
They're offering so many more services. I am so proud of the Dove, and it makes me feel very warm inside to know that there's not one woman who doesn't have a place to go when they need help. if they have been abused.